Good morning, everybody. Today is our Nagasaki day, and I am here to tell you that since we're docking like midday, there were still competitions this morning, and I got first place in archery. In my 6 shots, I got 3. Thank you, mommy. In our 6 archery arrows, 6 arrows, I got 3 bullseyes and 1 like accidental knockoff, which is 16 points. I beat like 12, 15 people. Hooray. Now I can stop medal chasing, because I've literally been trying to get a gold for like the last like 2 months, and finally got it. Woohoo! Hi, pups. Welcome, folks, to Nagasaki. I think that's actually probably the port, because they have a welcome to Nagasaki sign. That's very cute. I can hear drums. From where, I'm not sure. They're underneath the awning in the shade. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, they're coming out. I wish my camera was better. So now that we're closer, I can actually see what instruments they're playing. So we've got a trombone, I believe an oboe, and then like more of like a, not really a snare drum or a bass drum, somewhere in the middle, and then that's the guy on the right, and then second right, there's a special kind of vertical drum, but there's other drums. It's like a marching drums or a standing drum set. You can hit different things at different times. Also, they're not all male. I am just being very racist. Alright, we are here in Nagasaki. We are still trying to get through immigration. So we actually got off the ship early, along with about 100 other passengers. And we didn't realize it at first, but we need to like, we are leaving like the ship. Except not really, because we're still coming back tonight, but a lot of people are leaving today. So we have to go through immigration with all of our customs forms and everything. But it's a little confusing for us because we're not following what the rest of the ship is doing. So, good stuff. All right, so we got through immigration pretty quickly. It helps that I think we're like the first people off, but we actually had to get like a stamp and fingerprints and all that jazz. So now we're free to just roam around. We don't have an excursion. We're gonna look for stuff. I'm gonna keep my eye out for Pokemon things, but also going to be looking for opportunities to just, you know, see the city. We get an all-day tram pass, but I don't think we need that because like it's only 140 yen and that one's 600, so you need to ride it 5 times. I don't know if we'll even ride it that many times. Map of the terminal. We're over here. And we can take the blue line all the way down to Peace Park if we want to go to see that. But here in the terminal there's a bunch of vendors, so we're just perusing quickly before we head out. So here is the former Hong Kong Shanghai Bank that they have turned into a memorial museum. So it's open, we're just examining a little bit, trying to figure out what it is. I think it's like $240 a person? Yeah, $240 per person.
It's more influenced by the Taiwan.
Oh!
Sun Yat-sen,
Okay. I don't know.
Who retreated to Taiwan.
Oh, okay. Interesting. It has a lot of history of HSBC and some information on Nagasaki. Digital museum That's Josh going in. He was TikToking a little bit earlier. Oh, hello, me. We're gonna jump into this Family Mart real quick, grab some cash and some other snacks maybe. So earlier we saw this dragon and my mom was like, oh look, there's a dragon. And she's like, you know why? It's because it's a Chinese restaurant right there. And then she's also reading the signs and she's like, oh, it's a Catholic church that way. And I'm like, okay, well, who needs to learn Japanese when you can just be mommy? So at the Family Mart, I got a Spam rice sandwich, and then another souffle pudding. I'm so excited. But yeah, we got our stuff and gonna head out. Oh, there's the Shanghai Building Museum from the back.
It's like a museum, picture book museum.
Mm-hmm. I can do more than that. There's a statue in the fairy tale book museum. It's very cute. Very peaceful little area, along with that shopping street before. And as we round the corner, I think we found the Catholic Church, right? It is that one. Yeah, so the Catholic Church is here. You need a ticket to go up, apparently. And then there's another church on this side. You said this one's a church? This one's a church? Oh, sorry, this one is 1865. This church. Go on, spinning in circles.
King did not like people believing in Christian, so they kicked the mission out and also
martyred a lot of them. Yeah. Sad day.
Yes.
Oh, and there's another museum. So we're here at the cathedral, but then there's another museum a little bit ways down. It's the foreign settlement. Houses and cemetery. I'm just repeating everything Mommy said. Oh, and here's the bank that we were just by. That's why this little area is like super touristy. Mommy said this Glover Garden is a UNESCO site. They like having their name everywhere. Takes about 40 minutes. Can't eat. Huh? Oh, it's 600 yen?
Yeah, 650.
Oh, yeah.
Adult.
Nah, screw that.
Yeah.
But cool that it's here. So I did some research as to why it costs money. I mean, obviously the maintenance and everything, but it's known as, it's apparently one of the big tourist attractions of Nagasaki. They have statues of Puccini, and it's known as the Madame Butterfly House because, like, just I think the architecture and I don't know, whatever. I don't really understand opera. It's a dying art form. But lots of people are there. Not really my thing, but I don't know. If Josh was here, he'd probably like it. So we walked around the house because we don't actually want to go in. But they say that you have views of Nagasaki Harbor, which is true. But I can also get views of Nagasaki Harbor from the parking lot. And there's... Oh yeah, Serenade's over there. I mean, we have some... Oh, is there? There's a trash can somewhere? I have trash. You have to carry your trash around until you find a place to dump it. But here is the harbor. Hello. I love that little boat. That one. Yeah, because we're not on a tourist street.
So that's why I said.
Of course. We have traveled a lot. So it's a tailor or a clothing store. So that's why things are cheaper, because it's not actually souvenir kitschy stuff. But we are definitely away from a lot of that, so it's pretty interesting to just stare at it. Hi, Pug. Everything is very cute. There's lots of Castella cake everywhere. This is a fire station. I like the dragons. We keep walking and we are really close to Chinatown. It's like just a couple streets. Let's see how this one compares. Oh look, more royal people. It's a hobbit hole. I'm going in. Oh, Chinese square. No. It wouldn't be Japan if there wasn't a store that was all about Totoro. I think it's Ghibli in general, because that's Gigi. Oh, wow.
Should we go upstairs?
How about please go to the second floor? Oh, there's more stuff up here. Oh, so much stuff up here. Pins, charms, bags, towels, socks. There's a gashapon. I really want the Princess Mononoke one. I'm gonna get 3. We'll see what we get. We stopped by a Chinese store next to the Studio Ghibli store, and we walked out with this. Oops. Oh, Castle in the Sky. Alright, pin number 2 is Kiki's Delivery Service. It's Gigi. Okay, that's good. It's a Chinese restaurant, and I appreciate how forthcoming they are. And pin number 3. Do I get Mononoke? No, it's definitely not Mononoke. Which was this one? Oh, my neighbor Totoro! Totoro! Getting a snack. Sorry, I thought you dropped it. Good find. It's so good. The shrimp toast is so good. Very oily, but it melts. Like the toast melts, the shrimp paste melts. It's pretty good. Not as good as the shrimp toast, but it's good. It's this restaurant on the outside of the Chinatown. Like it's just the outdoor kiosk of the restaurant on the other side, on the left, for future reference. So there are a bunch of hawks because a bunch of pigeons were eating that food down there, and then the hawks came and attacked. Attack of the hawks! Get him! Get him! This is fascinating. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! This is amazing. Man, they're like huge. Chased away all the pigeons. I've never seen them hunt in a pack like this. This is So they stopped attacking the pigeons and the food, but now a bunch of them are sitting up there. Mommy. Oh, they're screeching too? Fascinating. And as such, I think we are leaving Chinatown now. This street was very much like more of a local street. Like obviously a lot of cruise passengers are walking through, but the prices are a lot more like reasonable. There's not as many souvenir shops. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah. Mommy said, we think this is a 24-hour one. 24. Do you want to go to the cafe?
Second floor.
It's cheap,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, this must be the
Oh, an old Starbucks.
Starbucks
Because it's gone.
Post.
Yeah. We're walking around the street, we just see all these like different casinos. Asian people just must really like gambling. They just, yeah. It's interesting. So it's like all the lights, like a little arcade, but it's not. We kept thinking they were malls, but they're not. Now we're at this open covered market area. It's a little bit like a mall. There are some Japanese style Italian dishes. Very reasonable prices. And then as we go down, there's a KFC. And even the Colonel is there. Also, there's a McDonald's, so that's fun. Sorry. And then I'm here at a crossroads because the mall goes in all 4 directions. Did you actually get KFC? Oh, you did get KFC.
Different chicken.
Oh, of course. Do you like it? The spice is different? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably for our palate, or for their palate. The McDonald's has a bacon and potato pie. Like I want to say it's like kind of like an apple pie, but it's savory instead. It's very interesting. There's a lot of ship people here. We're all like looking at maps, trying to find each other. This is Hamamachi Arcade, and apparently it goes all directions, and there's lots of little offshoots to like the left and the right, so we could get lost in here. I don't know. Go straight? Okay, we'll go straight. Yeah, look at those spices. It's like a lot of salt and pepper. Yeah. We left the shopping mall. Oh, hey Mare. Small panda. Yes, thank you. Yeah, panda. Hi. See you later. Have fun. It's my favorite bartender. We are just, going down the street, trying to find these small streets because they're just more interesting sometimes than the souvenir shops, even though we really like souvenir shops too. Sitting this bench, you will be happy. This street has a long history. Look around here for a moment. Maybe Ryoma Sakamoto sat on this bench. Maybe he did, or she did. I do not know Ryoma Sakamoto. Maybe I should. Mom is into this shop. There's a lot of cat stuff that she's super into. And the street is still very cute. Quick Wikipedia search. Ryoma Sakamoto is a famous samurai who was assassinated in like 1867, part of the late Edo period, and served the Empire of Japan. So I guess he's famous. I gotta look around. Maybe there's more evidence of Ryoma. We saw this like spa thing right here, and Mommy said that the tour guides on the ship said a lot of people like to do the like exfoliation, like getting buried in sand. We came from that street. We came this way, and then we saw these bridges, and we looked at the river, and we see koi in the river, and there's also a black one on the side. Hello, fishies. Oh, and then the black one near the orange one. Hi, fishies. Yeah, I think they're real. So we look down, and there are 3 turtles just sitting on a rock. And they're so cute. We started walking down the main street so that we could I don't know, find our bearings. I lost my map somewhere. I don't know where I lost it. It was just, it's not in, I can't find it in my bag. I'll probably find it later, but I was just showing Mommy and then it was gone. Very strange. Maybe there's a monkey that stole all of our stuff. But we're walking along the tram line and we'll sort of end up by the port area, but we're kind of looking for food. We are wandering these side streets. We found a couple of restaurants, trying to figure out if it's what we want. Not being able to read is hard, but thank goodness for Google Translate and Mommy Translate. We went back to the mall and then found a Daiso. We're in a different section of the mall than we were in earlier. We shopped a whole bunch at Daiso, and now there's this nerd store that I'm into. Huh? Yeah. Asobu Hakken Genki. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Press. Oh, no, no press. Heaven. I'm in heaven.
Round 25th round. The best.
This art is so good. They're so good. Oh, I'm a fan of this one. I skipped floor 2, but this is floor 3. It's like an esports dungeon. And by dungeon, I literally mean dungeon. Lots of gaming equipment. At the nerd store, I got Magic cards in Japanese, and also I found some Yu-Gi-Oh cards for Curtis. And it was like $1, so it was perfect. So we left the nerd store. It's like an actual hobbyist store. And then we walked around the corner to a Yamato. Oh, it's a Yamato. No, I think it's a common, it's a chain, I think. Yeah, you can take a look. We're trying to decide if we want to eat here. It did not pass muster, so we are continuing on. We found a whole bunch. I think we go downstairs to the food court. I think it's a food court. I love food courts. Well, we could go upstairs too. But no, downstairs I think is where all the food courts are. Somehow managed to order, so that was good. But the best part about this little area, I'm going to try to find the restroom, but I found giant American flag. And think beef, think American. Good job, us. Feels very weird because it's Nagasaki. So America, I don't know. So we ordered a katsunabe. And then we got one of the, I don't know where anything in the menu is. One of these. And I'm very excited. Anything with a runny egg, give it to me. She's so cute. It's an egg.
It's egg, but it's not noodle. I don't know how to do it.
I think you just attack it. Because it's just soup, right?
Oh.
It's not very thick, is it?
It's not even...
Yeah.
There's nothing
it's egg.
below.
It's egg, right?
It's just egg.
Yeah.
I thought
that's good, right?
I thought that is...
That's a good thing, right? Is it a good thing? Or you want noodles?
Okay, yeah.
Do you want noodles? I have noodles.
Yeah.
I have some soba, I think.
Very tasty.
Good. I cracked the egg in mine, and it was delicious. And there's udon, and I think this is a soba noodle. And the pork is good, the fish cake is good. Nani's egg is very soft. It's like a pudding a little bit. And then the tonkatsu is like super crispy. Highly recommend this place. It's called Japanese character restaurant in the basement of the food court at the big mall, Hamamachi Mall. I think it's Hamamachi. I could be wrong. Found a music store, and there is a collapsible keyboard, which is pretty. Oh, automatons, and the ukes, which is what I saw first. So we were just mentioning about how we had trouble finding like restaurants on the main floor. It seems like they're all either on like the upstairs or the downstairs, and most of the first floor, like the main floor, is for shopping. Because this I think this is a hotel, but like you can see, or maybe not a hotel, but it's just like a sky tower. All these places, right? A lot of them are bars, or like small restaurants. They're like on the upwards of the 8th, 9th floor. It's kind of wild. But like the mall, right? Everything. My mom was also saying everything is organized. Everybody, all the stores like follow, I guess, the guidelines so that they're in like, you know, not stretching too far out. Everything looks neat. You can find everything that you need to find. It's pretty clear as to what is what based on those yellow signs. So it's also really, really nice. So we're leaving the mall, and the lights are starting to turn on. It's still like 5:45, so there's still a lot of sunlight left. But we are just kind of heading back, and hopefully not stopping too many times, but we'll see what happens. Because we are like squirrels. We like to just squirrel. We squirreled into a cafe, and I just can't stop looking at these little bears because they're so cute. Little French pastry bears. But there's macarons and all the snacks. Getting one of these. As we were purchasing the Limoges, what looks like a Bravo cake, the cashier, with whom I have very limited communication ability with, I said like ichi, kawaii, and credit carto.
She kept giggling.
Yeah, she kept giggling and pointing to the head, to the panda, being like, "It's so cute." And then we told her it was at Chinatown. It was like 680 yen, and she went, "Huh?" So, free advertising for Chinatown. As we've been walking back, we've just been running into restaurant after restaurant. So I'm pretty sure we were just in the wrong spot when we were hungry. And now we know, don't go to City Hall area if you want food, because there really won't be that much. You gotta go a little bit further away. We are walking like parallel to the Chinatown street that we went down, but from the side we also get a really good view. There's a cute flower bear in the shop window for a dental clinic. Oh, there's another one. There's a white one. This is why Japanese people are the best, because they're just so cute, and they like take pride in making things like pleasant for everybody else. That is kind of like what we observe. Also my preconceived notions. But yeah, enjoying it, enjoying the city. On the way back, we ran into Frugal Vagabond and Renee Scholl, our friends from the ship. So we walked back for them for a little bit, and then they are stopping at this very picturesque little park on the way. I mean, it is right next to the road, like the main road, so it's a little loud. But the water looks very pretty. There's also a helicopter. I'm not certain if you can see, but the rotors are going really fast. But from way far back, it looks like the rotors, like my frame rate isn't good enough, so it's just kind of like going very slowly. But bye-bye helicopter. Into the sunset. Okay, now it's quieter again. So that's the one side of the water, and here's the other side. Also quite pleasant. Al is getting a little photo shoot, and I think the puppies want to do something similar. Sailor ducks. Hi, buddies. Okay, don't move. So I'm about to eat the Limoges cake, and I just realized the bag has all these like French phrases that I can actually read, which I think is pretty adorable. Except for that, I cannot read that. But yeah, I like it. It's cute. Cute bag. So I just opened the cake, and there's an ice pack in here, like to keep it cold. It's like this was $3, maybe $3.25, but they put an ice pack in it. That's wild. The puppies are prepping for another photo session. Oh no! I mean, Donald's. It's a lot of work. It's hard being old. Rinky is like so old. Can't stand up. He has no spine. My mom is trying to get the sunset, but unfortunately, I don't think it's possible. But it makes for a really pretty sky, and regardless, with the serenade on the left. We crossed the street to get a better view. No trees, no cars. The price of a good shot. That's what I'm gonna call this one. We have been photo shooting here for like the last 20 minutes, and it's been hilarious. It's been quite a peaceful evening. Man, the sunset looks so good. And we're trying to get to that little bridge so that we can take pictures of the boat, the ship. So I'm a little sad because this is locked. So I can't actually go out onto the pier to take pictures. But we can kind of take pictures from this side, which is still cool. My phone is picking up more colors than my eyes normally would. So that's kind of fun too. The youths are out. Scatter.